Hey, seventh grade. So our learning target today is going to be called adjusting the mean. So we're going to be figuring out a missing data point, basically, is what's going to happen. So we're going to have some hand method in there, um, and we're going to be having some variables. So here's our first example. So we have these test scores. Test number 1, you got a 20. Number 2, you got a 17. Test number 3, you got a 23. Test number 4, you got 11. And then there's this unknown test score. So either the test hasn't happened yet or you're not sure what the data point was. But you know that the average score that you got on that test, or that the average score that you need, is an 18, or the average score that you have is an 18 for all 5. But there's this missing test score that you're not quite sure was. So here's how it works. So step 1, you need to put an X in the blank. Then what we do is we add the numbers that we have, and then we divide by the number of data points. So if we take a look at this, what we will want to do is we will want to add the numbers 20, 17, 23, and 11. And you can see right here that that adds to 71. So then we come over and this is what it's going to end up looking like. So we're going to say that we know that the add numbers, when we add them together, are 71, the numbers that we have. We're going to add this plus X. Then what happens is the hand method kicks in. Our job is to get rid of the denominator of divide by 5. To get rid of divide by 5, we multiply nice and high by 5, copy, paste, hand method. So those 5's cancel, and we're left with 71 plus X equals 90. And then we would subtract 71, copy, paste, and we'd find out that the missing data value is actually the score of a 19. So we'd put 19 as our missing data value. So that hand method kicks in, which you're all very strong at. So I think you'll end up liking this. So that first example really is just a bunch of notes there. There isn't any official writing that you need to do in that first example. All right, let's go on to the next problem here. So we have these numbers down here, number 1. So we have 16, 12, 11, 19, and an unknown value here. So what we would do is we would add the numbers that we have. We would add 16, 12, 11, and 19. So we're going to add those up. Go ahead and grab that calculator. 16, 12, 11, and 19. So when we add those up, you should be getting a number of 58 is what we get when we add those up. Go ahead and make sure you get 58. Okay, so the problem is we don't know this value. So we're going to say 58 plus this other number, X. And to calculate the mean, we divide by all of our scores, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this unknown, 5. Make sure you're dividing by the unknown value, 5. We're going to find out what it is. We have to keep it in there. When we do that, we know that their average is 13. So our job is to find the value of X. To find the value of X, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this division by 5. So to get rid of divide by 5, we're going to multiply nice and high. Multiply nice and high, copy, paste. So those 5's cancel, and we're left with 58 plus X in the numerator on the left-hand side. And we have this 13 times 5 over on the right-hand side. So we have 13 times 5. When we multiply that out, 13 times 5, we get 65. Go ahead and type that in. 13 times 5, make sure you're getting 65. Okay, we're looking for the value of X. So hand method kicks in. We take our hand, cover the variable X. We're solving 58 for X, so we're going to subtract 58. Copy, paste. And we end up with X equals 65 minus 8, which is equal to 7. So we just found our unknown value here. The value that's missing in this blank is a 7. A score of 7 is what we need to get that average of 13. This is called adjusting the mean. All right, let's try another one. Example number 2 here. I know there's not a ton of room in these boxes. Example number 2, here's our unknown. It's going to be an X. So what we do to calculate the mean is we add all of these up. Dilemma is only 2 of them are numbers, so we're going to add up the 2 like terms, 20 and 18. When we add 20 and 18, we get 38. Then we're going to add X. So we just write it as 38 plus X. And we're looking for the mean here, so we're going to have to divide by how many scores we have. We have 1, 2, 3 scores. So we divide by 3. Go ahead and write that. If I'm going too fast, go ahead and pause that video. We know that the mean or the average of that has to be equal to 16. So we're going to solve for the variable X. And to do that, the hand method kicks in. So we have to get rid of this divide by 3 here. To do that, we're going to multiply nice and high by 3 to kill that denominator. We're trying to kill that denominator. Copy, paste. Those 3's cancel. And we have, if I haven't used it, drag it down. I'm kind of out of space over there, so I'm writing over here. 38 plus X, haven't used it, drag it down. On the right-hand side, we have 16 multiplied by 3. 16 multiplied by 3 is 48. Hand method kicks in. Solving for x, we're going to subtract 38, copy, paste. And so we get x equals 10. So we just found our unknown value here. Our unknown value is actually equal to 10 for adjusting the mean, 10. Again, if I'm going too fast, go ahead and pause that video, because you're going to have, this will be our last one we're going to do together, and then the rest you're going to do on your own. Okay, so our next one. And I think because of space, ooh, I'd like to move that one, but I'm not going to be able to, it looks like. Okay, so this problem here, we are trying to find this value right here, which we're going to call x. Okay, so to find that value, we have to add all of these up. Only some of them are like terms. So we're going to add up the like terms with our calculator, pick up that calculator, we're going to add 7 plus 19 plus 21 plus 22. Go ahead and add those up. When you add 7, 19, 21, 22, you end up with 69. Then we're also going to add in this value of x. Now, it's just unlike terms, so we can't put them together, but we're still adding that x. To find the mean, we divide by the number of scores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when we do that, we know that the mean, or the average, is going to be equal to 18. Okay, so hand method kicks in. We have to kill this denominator of divide by 5. To kill it, we're going to multiply nice and high, copy, paste. So those cancel. So we have 69 plus x equals, on the right hand side, we have 18 times 5. 18 times 5 is equal to 90. Hand method kicks in. Solving, we're going to subtract 69, copy, paste. And we get x equals 90 minus 69. So we're going to go ahead and subtract that. 90 minus 69 is equal to 21. So our last test score would have to be equal to 21 to get that average. All right, so your homework is now to do the same process over and over. You might need to stop, pause, rewind, watch that video again. It's the same process over and over and over. Find the x, add up the like terms, hand method kicks in, kill that denominator, copy, paste, and then go the rest away for hand method. So your homework tonight is quite a bit, actually. You're going to do a bunch of problems like this on page 15, some review questions on page 16, 17, and 18. So your job is to get done with 15, 16, 17, and 18 due tomorrow. So make sure you finish all of those up. Have a fabulous night, 7th grade.